Hello everyone, it is Christine here and I am back for our stitch along, and today we're going to be working on Wheatear stitch, which is usually worked in straight lines and often in short segments. The appearance of the stitch can be varied by altering the placement and length of the straight stitch ears. Rule a vertical line on the fabric to help with stitch placement, and we'll be working from the top of the vertical line towards us down the line. So I'm using this fabric that reminds me a bit of keepsake fabrics, and it's got some beautiful little flowers, and I've just drawn a line on with my friction marker. I didn't rule it on like the book says. So I'm going to start by popping out to the left of my line because we're going to make a V shape to start. So I'm going to take my thread down to create one side of the V. And then I'm going to come over from the other side to create the other side of the V. So going back in that same centre hole, and then I'm going to pop up a bit further down the line, about an equal distance of, I guess, the V's, but this is where you can vary it once you're going. And then I'm going to pass my needle under the first V. So I'm not going through the fabric, I'm just passing my needle under the thread. Going to bring it around, and then I'm going to go back into the hole at the bottom to create a lovely little loop. Almost looks like some ears. Looks a bit more like the, what was it, bull's head stitch that we did the other day. I think this looks more like a bull's head. Anyway, and then we're going to pop across and we'll put another V stitch in, just starting directly across from where the junction is and below. So you're sort of just holding that, that line. But again, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just about... and coming to the bottom of that little loop, and then coming across to create the other side of your V, and again bringing it down, and then coming down the line and passing underneath your threads above. Oops, and don't catch on your hoop like I just did. It's all easily fixed. And then taking your needle to the back. So when you're passing under the threads, you're passing under all the threads that are there. And then we'll come over and do our next V stitch. So again, lining it up a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. Coming down and coming down from the other side to make our V. It's a very pretty little stitch actually, and it does look like wheat. This is a nice colour too. And then come down the line and then pass our needle under the threads, all the threads, so the two V threads and the little loopy thread, to make our little loop the loop. Go to the back at the bottom of our loop, and then we create our next V. So I hope you're having a great day or a great evening. I'm filming this on Sunday. I thought, oh, I better get the stitchy videos done. I've been doing my Christmas or my Stitchmas videos, or 12 days of Christmas, or Christmas Advent. I'm not sure which it is. Depends. I guess it's an Advent if I can manage to keep doing it for all of December. I'll at least do it for the first 12 days if I can. I think I've got enough crafty ideas to share with you, and it is lovely to do a bit of Christmas crafting. I've got a very funny story to tell you with today's video, actually, with when I do the Stitchmas video for today. Something very funny happened this morning with Travis. Those of you that were in Artie Farty and his chat, live chat, you might have heard me mention it. I've just come from the other side. I'm sure it won't worry this, but I should have actually been doing my V from the other side. I got distracted talking to you and popped out the wrong side, but it will be fine. And pop up down the line, take the needle over and under, never piercing the fabric with this step until you put your little stitch in at the bottom. Okay, let's make sure I pop out the right side this time, or the left side, which is the right side, the correct side, I probably should say, to avoid confusion. It's almost like a little centipede as well, or a millipede. I'll definitely add this one to my repertoire because I think it's a really pretty little stitch. So yeah, you'll have to tune in for today's Stitchmas video. Well, it won't be posted until later tonight. But we'll be doing reusable Christmas bonbons, which I had planned for today, and then it just so happened that Travis did something very funny this morning while we were having a nice, we never do this, have a coffee in bed, but I'd made the coffee because I was planning to go to the bakery once Annie's live stream finished, so I needed to wake up before I drove. So I took the coffee up to Alex in bed, and Travis had sort of gone off missing, and yeah, he did something very, very funny. He's a funny boy. But I'll let you have that surprise in the Christmas Stitchmas video. So I think that might be enough for my ear of wheat, and I might just put a stem on for the rest of it. So I will pop up just slightly higher because I don't want to take my thread out the same hole. And I will just put a nice stitch down here, and I guess I could just, actually maybe I should do a bit of stem stitch or split stitch. Maybe I'll do split stitch, because otherwise it might be a little bit loopy or sit a bit too much off the fabric. So split stitch, I'm just popping up through the previous bit of the stitch. Halfway along the previous stitch so that you get a nice little sort of braidy effect. Which is nice with this thread, which already has a bit of a braidy, twisted look to it. It's a variegated thread from a big bowl, not bowl, ball. Sometimes on the weekend, I think, Christine, do you lose all facility for words in your working life? You need your words, but maybe on the weekends you just go into stitchy brain. I don't know what happens. I figure it's when I'm doing the videos, because I'm doing something that relaxes me, so I guess the brain relaxes and strange words come out. Who knows? So I'll just tie this off, and then we'll take a look at the front. Did a big tidy up of my desk again last night because it had got out of control. So there we go. That is our wheat ear stitch, and I think that is very lovely. So I hope you have fun. I'll give it a quick little iron to get rid of that top bit of the marking, and yeah, there we go. And we'll be back tomorrow for whipped, and we'll be doing a regular whipped stitch, and then we'll be doing a whipped stitch rose the following day. So I'll see you then. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye everyone.